Our culture as a nation worldwide is involving the food, the music, the art, the dance. It's all form of being alive.
I'm very excited to be participating in Food is Culture. It's an extraordinary opportunity because when we create our own art mediums, like we're limited to the medium that we produce our work in. So when you're collaborating with somebody else who does something completely different, it kind of opens up new opportunities. You want to try something different.
Everything is an inspiration in kitchen. Maybe sometimes you cook and you smell from your window something else. When you are in your house and directly you get inspired from this smell and you try to create something similar.
الألوان تعطي الإنسان إحساس بالسعادة، يعني الواحد غصباً عنه إذا شاف رينبو بيبتسم، فدائماً يرتبط عندي الفن بالسعادة وبالألوان، بالتعبير عن مشاعر الفرح.
I think art is about perspective. I think anything can be artistic, anything can be beautiful, depends on even something that most people may not see in that way. I think it's just a matter of perspective.
والله متحمسة وايد لأن كأنه في نوع من التحدي، يعني أول مرة أني بشارك في مشروع مع شيف.
كان بالنسبة لي العنوان جدا مختلف وحسيت أنه راح يفتح لي أبواب جديدة في التعاطي مع الفن، لأن الفنان كل ما كانت عند المثيرات إلى العمل الفني مختلفة كل ما كانت النتائج مختلفة.
Art is extremely varied. There are so many different types of it and so many expressions of art. And this Food is Culture 3, if you will, is a very clear example.
It's going to represent extremely well what food, art, culture combined together can give now in our modern era, in our modern time in 2018.
Photography has always been a passion for me. I enjoy going out, documenting things, recording things. It's very important for me, and recording our culture for future generations to see it.
I've worked in the food industry for about 5 years. I always imagined myself working in leisure. However, I found myself gravitating towards this field. The more that I plan to do something else, I find myself actually doing this.
I've been in the culinary field for about 6-7 years. The line between art and food is definitely blurred. We use art when it comes to plating. Our inspiration can come from painting, from a selection of colors, from something we see on the road, and that brings together textures, and the final feel of a dish can very much be influenced by art we see every day.
بديت في الستريت ارت والجرافيتي تقريبا من 10 سنوات. في سنة 2007 قررت ان الاوراق واللوحات وايد صغيرة حق الاشياء، يعني وايد صغيرة حق كمساحة، فقررت استخدم الجدران على اساس اني ما اخلي لي اي ليميت، ما اوقف، ما في شيء، ما عندي حواجز.
I'm always inspired. Sometimes I just stick my canvas in front of me and it's blank and the ideas just flow. Sometimes I hate it, sometimes I throw it or I go back to it. So it's just a dynamic circle that I'm really blessed that I'm in it.
I like adventures myself. I like to be a pioneer in my life and not a follower, and I feel there's nothing else that can replace this cooking field. I want to bring what I started with, like evolving the everyday food, make it healthier, make it tastier.
I had natural feelings for cooking, and I start to have a different vision, different approach for my work. What inspires me is art. What inspires me is the possibility to try to do something, to try to inspire and to try to elevate myself or my work to a level that I will be satisfied.
بديت أرسم من حوالي 97، أحترف الفن يعني. أنا وايد أتأثر من الناس من الناس في كل العالم، هو بس في البحرين يعني. ثاني شيء الموسيقى، وايد أنا أتأثر بالموسيقى، الموسيقى اللي أسمعها وايد تأثر في يدي يعني، واللون اللي أختاره، عيوني وين تروح على أي لون. وثالث شيء القراءة.
بداياتي في الفن كانت جدا مبكرة يعني منذ الطفولة. يعني أقدم لوحة عندي موقعة 1990، لوحة زيتية. بالنسبة لي الفن فعل يومي، يعني بشكل يومي أنا أتواجد في المرسم وأرسم يعني، وهو ياخذ مساحة جدا كبيرة من تفكيري طوال اليوم يعني.
طبعا أنا بالنسبة لي الطبخ كان شيء وايد أحب أسويه وأمارسه من يوم عمري 8 سنوات. أول مرة دخلت المطبخ مجرد إني كنت أساعد، وايد حبيت سالفة إن أنا أطبخ عشان أجمع ربعي أو أهلنا، و يعني it's always a nice gathering لما يكون في أكل ويكون في جمعة. فارتبط عندي هاي الشيء دائما من كنت صغيرة، بس عمري ما توقعت إن هاي بيكون مجال عمل.
I'd like to welcome everyone. Thank you very much for being at the museum tonight. This is the 3rd edition of Food is Culture. I'm, personally delighted that this initiative has been going on and going strong. I'd like to thank everyone, the amazing chefs, the amazing artists who have participated with us. I'd like to thank my wonderful team, people who I work very closely with and who made this a success. And I'd like to thank all of you for being here tonight and for supporting.
I'm very touched about the work of Feika. Why? Because she has an interesting work with the small people. We want to do something big, We want to do a really live performance, and we believe that if you really want to do a live performance that people can see or that you can touch the emotion of the people.
فصار بيننا نوع من التفاهم السريع، لأنه هو كأنه يرسم بالألوان، وهو كله من شوكولات، وهو يصنع هذه الألوان.
We will paint together and we'll associate the work, I think, to a recent work, and it's all the same universe. It's about the little people, it's about the children also. So we are going to try to work with this approach and to use, of course, French technique for the food, but with Bahraini artist flavor inspiration from Feika.
فهو لما ياني زارني في المرسم وشافني أنا وايد أميل إلى اللون الأزرق أكثر شيء، واللون البيج طبعاً إحنا وين جبنا هاي الألوان، البيج هو لون الرمل والصحراء اللي عندنا، والأزرق لون البحر، بحر البحرين. فحب الفكرة إن إحنا نجمع بين هاي اللونين في الأكل، فإحنا سوينا هاي الفكرة، إن شاء الله تنال الإعجاب.
Tonight, it's going to be a French approach from my side with something quite famous in France, which is the croque-en-bouche. It's a big tower with puff pastry and filled with different flavor. So this is what I bring. And I bring this croque-en-bouche because the idea came from Feika. And just I realize it, with the team of the Ritz-Carlton, we bring it. And then after, what is about flavor, what is about painting, what we are going to do tonight, it's more about Feika inspiration.
My collaboration with Wedad, actually from the first time we met, it gave me a very nice spirit of something new coming into you. Wedad is very calm, Wedad is very lovely.
First impression when I met him, He was that kind of passionate, humble person. And he is just open to diversity, open to dialogue, and he is really, he loves what he's doing. And the first thing he said to us is, food is humble. Let us have the humble food and let everybody enjoys it.
We sat around the table and we thought for hours, and in the end of the day we said we are going to use humble ingredients to work with. So I dropped on the table the radish, she dropped on the table the basil, we dropped on the table the roots, so do expect something crazy from us, only with humble ingredients.
This time we want to exchange roles between me and Kostas. I'm gonna try to cook and he's gonna try to paint. I was really thrilled when he told me about the art formula that he created through Unlock. Since that time, I made all of my art regarding this key element, which is Unlock. Unlock your creativity, your passion, your love, your peace, your rational thinking, your negative perspectives, and so on.
We agreed on basil, which is a very nice ingredient. It grows. It's a blessed herb. So what you are about to experience today is there's no steak, there's no fish, there's no lamb. It's all about radish. There are tiny things in life like love, like friendship, like honesty, like as Wedad said, coexistence. With this concept, we try to marry two cultures, which is Greek and Arabic.
Yeah, I have a say that I always like to adapt. Without culture, there is no society, and without art, there is no culture. So that's why we're all here in this beautiful night.
Artist that I'm be working with, Mahmoud al-Shargawi. He is a graffiti artist and the first of his type to be involved in Foodist culture. And his art is very public, a different form of art than the stuffy galleries that you need invitations to go to and to see. It's accessible. It's everybody's art.
اثنين نحب ان نكون احنا موجودين في ستريت لوكيشن، يعني ستريت فود ولا ستريت ارت جرافيتي، فاحس بسام وايد شخص مناسب ان اشتغل وياه.
I expect the collaboration between me and Mahmoud to be very organic. I'm actually going to be going out with him while he's working on his piece, just to get a feel for it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe contribute to a piece. Not sure if I'll be any good, but I'm hoping. And to see his process and learn how he goes about it, because unlike canvas or a very limited space, graffiti can take something from a tiny block all the way to a full-blown mural. To see that in action, I think will be just great.
نبي نطلع برا الباوندريز، نبي نوصل شيء جديد، فكرة مجنونة، شيء مو طبيعي يعني.
Me and Bassam met, and we started talking and trying to get things in common between us. And through the talk, we found out that we like the same, I would say, artist that inspired us to do this work, which is the great Tarantino. So we basically collected elements from the movies to represent them. So if it's a food or an artwork.
I think in the beginning when me and Mahmoud met, His medium is graffiti in general. It is something he likes to use to express any idea, and it's an open platform, basically. We connected on the Quentin Tarantino movies, so we've chosen 3 main dishes that are represented in these movies, and I basically took them. Since graffiti is an art form that is available on the streets, it's accessible to everybody, we've chosen to take the foods in these movies and translate them into street food. Something accessible, easy, cheap, but delicious, and basically present them to you guys as a representation of both his art form as being open to all and street food being open to all.
When collaborating with Sania, we were talking about what we'd like to do. And we were talking about Bahrain, what Bahrain means to us, and how precious it is. And so we decided that our theme would be precious interpretations.
Throughout the theme, you'll find that we're using precious elements. We're making the most of what we have here on our island. I love that we have a very similar perspective.
I've seen a lot of neon art, artists who work with just neon lights, creating different neon projects. And there was this painter who produced this artwork and embedded the neon lights in her artwork. And I said, wow, this would be, great for me to do, to experiment with. I'd love to use neon lights, use Arabic words, put them into my photography pieces, and just try something different.
I'm very excited about it because I would love to see the reactions of people when they try out our recipes and when they see how we came together.
It's an experimentation, and I think wherever we end up, it's going to be something different.
In the works that we did today, the precious elements we used were gold and the saffron, things that we work with as Bahrainis, and also things that are precious from our environment.
As you can see from the images that I've showcased, there are certain green areas of Bahrain, certain places that I feel are very nostalgic and have a special kind of feeling when I go there. And the piece behind me relates to my imagination of what could possibly be a barren future. The neon sign is just as a warning sign, but it's a very commercial, very unnatural element. So for me, it was just a very clear way to give my message forward. We should really start having this discussion about saving the environment and progress while preserving, these important areas in Bahrain.
I hope you enjoy our flavors tonight. And please let me know if there's anything you want to ask as well.
أكثر شيء حسيت مشترك ما بيني وما بين فاطمة يعني في الأشياء المتضادة، يعني نحاول نقربها مع بعضها البعض، يعني نخلق علاقات جديدة.
فحسيت إنه في وايد كذي انسجام في طريقة التفكير، فما كان صعب أصلاً علينا إن إحنا نطلع بفكرة. من أول مرة قعدنا مع بعض سولفنا تحس إنه يكلك، يعني في أشخاص يكلك معهم من أول لحظة.
بالنسبة لي في الألوان أنا دائما يعني أحاول إن أنا أجيب المتضادات اللونية أخليها مع بعض، أو حتى بالنسبة إلى المواضيع في اللوحة الواحدة، يعني أحاول أخلي علاقات ما بين الأشياء المتضادة. وهذا الشيء اللي حسيته موجود عند فاطمه ايضا بالنسبه الى الطعام، بالنسبه الى المذاقات المختلفه، يعني ان هي تحاول دائما تخلق يعني مذاقات جديده.
انا شفت شلون هو بعد طريقته في الفن unlimited، يعني ما يحد نفسه بقوانين معينه، يحط اللوحه ويحط الالوان واي شيء يجي في باله يحطهم مع بعض، حتى لو كانت بالنسبه لنا او بالنسبه حق الناس ان تقول هاي اللون ما يركب مع هاي اللون او هاي الاليمنت ما يدخل في هاي اللوحه، هو يحطهم مع بعض. هاي بالضبط اللي انا اسويه في اطباقي.
بالنسبه لي كفنان اللون هو بيكون العنصر الرئيسي، وبالنسبه لفاطمه بتكون هاي المذاقات المختلفه يعني وجودها مع بعض بتكون هذه الثيمه الرئيسيه الى العمل، فبيكون اللون يعني بشكل اساسي هو الثيمه الرئيسيه للعمل.
بالنسبة لي لأن الألوان هي بهجة، فالبهجة بالنسبة لي هي أمنياتي، الأمنيات اللي إحنا من الفطرة تكون داخلنا وإحنا صغار، دائما في شيء نتمناه. وفكرت شنو بالنسبة لي أنا شخصيا تعني لي هذه الألوان اللي أنا قاعدة أستخدمها في أطباقي، شنو الشعور اللي أبي أوصله حق الناس لما هم يذوقون النكهة في الطبق، لأن العين تاكل قبل، فهم بيشوفون البليتنج أول.
الهدف كان من اني اقدر اغير مواقع هذه اللوحات هو يعني البحث عن دائما الخيارات الجديده. هذا الشكل اللي استخدمته هنا اللي نص دائره تقريبا، انا اقصد بالاتجاه، يعني الاتجاه في عندنا هنا اتجاه مختلف وهذا الاتجاه ايضا اتجاه اخر مختلف. لما نغير التركيب في هذه اللوحه راح نحصل على نتائج ثانيه. مثلا يعني الحين صارت عندنا نتيجة ثانية إلى اللوحة، وكل ما نغير في هذه اللوحة راح نحصل على أيضا يعني نتائج أو قراءات ثانية. فعلى هذا الأساس خليت أن اللوحة إليها أكثر من طريقة. في هالحالة راح يكون الاتجاه اتجاه واحد بالنسبة إلى العمل الموجود.